right, Brian Particelli from toofab.com here. How are you today?
Good, Brian. How are you?
I'm great. Great to
Good.
be speaking with you as well.
Oh, thanks. Thank
But
you.
I wanted to, I have watched the first couple episodes. I can't wait to see where it goes, but no spoilers. But
Yes.
for you, just I know you and Jennifer Garner have done a great job going between these like comedic roles, your comedy, and then into thriller territory. Just what is it about this genre that really does appeal to you?
I mean, I think as an actor, but maybe as much so or even more so as an audience member, I love a puzzle. I love a show that unfolds and that doesn't underestimate the intelligence of the audience and really gives you something to work on as a viewer. I really hate when things get kind of tied off perfectly. And what's great about this show is it's a mystery and it's unfolding for the characters on the show at the same time that it's unfolding for the audience. And so you really get to lean in and ask yourself, all the tough and interesting questions, including what would I do if I was in the same situation? So it's
Mm.
a really fantastic, beautifully woven mystery that we all get to engage in unpicking, as an audience, and it's a blast to watch.
And coming from Criminal Minds, did you kind of put your Criminal Minds hat on when you're reading the book or the script for this? How did you do maybe figuring out where it was going to go?
So I honestly count myself fortunate because I was probably one of the only people that hadn't read the book in the U.S.
Mm.
before I read the script. It was such a popular best-selling novel, and I loved kind of just immersing myself in the mystery of the show as I went through the scripts. I think I don't know that I was trying to figure it out. Like I like just kind of reveling in the mystery of it, and I think it's beautifully built. I mean, obviously Laura Dave wrote the novel and she's the writer on the show. And so there was this nice simpatico, with her being able to really expand the world that she created in the books because a lot of the characters are more robust and we spend more time with them
Mm.
on this show than we did in the novel. But for me, I don't know that I put my Criminal Minds hat on. I was just really like enjoying the mystery of this show, and it's a different world and a different feel and a different tone than Criminal Minds, which just was a nice, refreshing thing for me to be able to play.
And also a limited series. How does that maybe compare to being on something that is more open ended?
Yeah, well, I mean, fewer episodes, much more concentrated, kind of a faster sprint to the finish. But, unlike the book, there might be some second life for these characters, after this. I think it's gonna, I'll be really excited to hear, if and when that happens, what springs from the mind of Laura Dave, because she knows this world, she created it. To me, it's very rich. And so it has, there are a lot of places that it could go.
Yeah. And lastly, I did want to ask about working so closely with Jennifer Garner on this because you two are besties on the show. Just what was it like building that bond? Is there anything special maybe you did to kind of get that bond that we do see on screen?
Um, Magically, Jen is just such a delight to be around that it didn't take a lot to get to, start pretending to be her best friend. I think like the very first thing we did together was we had to take these kind of best friend photos. It looked like we'd known each other for years, and we had our arms around each other within minutes of meeting each other, and it just was, like a really beautiful shorthand and a friendly intimacy like right off the bat. She's such a lovely person to be around. It was very easy to fall into that role.
And actually, I did have one more question, but I know you've also been doing a lot of directing lately on, darker thrillers. Just how has it been on that side, on the flip side of things?
A delight. I mean, I never thought like 20, 12-year-old me never thought I would be a director. So I'm one of those people that's always really jazzed to jump behind the camera and getting to direct some film, some television series that I honestly was a fan of before I got the job
Yeah.
directing, including directing in the Walking Dead universe, was just freaking awesome. I love genre. I love apocalyptic fiction. It has been a blast, and I'm definitely gearing up to do more.
Well, we are happy to see you in it. Thank you so much for your time today. Have a good one.
Oh, such a pleasure. Thank you so much. Bye bye.